Brad Lewis. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, a brand new series on the channel. It's going to be, as you see from the thumbnail, you saw from the title, the Tennessee Titans. One sim season series right here on NFL Head Coach 2006. If you missed any of the others that we did, which was we did the Cleveland Browns, and we also did the Minnesota Vikings. Take a look at them. They're available on the channel in the playlist. So what we do here is we build this team to see if they win a Super Bowl. So what happens is we go to the interview process, go through the whole process, hire our coaches, go get some free agents, and then we go to the draft. And then after that, we completely sim the entire season up until the midpoint, find out where we're at, and then we go ahead and sim to the Super Bowl and find out if we can win the Super Bowl. That's how it works. That's how it works, folks. One sim season series. We are going to do offense. We're going to make sure our offense is good. That's just the Ty Wingo here.
Last Sunday, Ford Field, Super Bowl 40. Facing the NFL's stingiest defense, the team rallied around their brilliant offensive coordinator who outwitted his opponent for 60 minutes. The opposition's defense seemed clueless as they were scored on time and time again. With the Lombardi Trophy now on his resume, this coordinator will take the helm as a head coach. Let's take a closer look at the offensive architect.
We're not worried about anything that has to do with physical attributes because we're only doing this. So this is going to be our coach's name. Our coach's name, folks, is going to be Coach 1. Coach one time only, because it's only one season. Sim season series. He will be age 30.
We're in business.
Force be number 1. Three-four defense with a single back. Actually, you know what? Let's change up the defense here. Let's go ahead and go with 46 defense. Ty Wingo again.
Time will tell how this coordinator adjusts from running an offense to running a whole team. All we know for sure is fans in 31 cities are asking, is my team getting this year's hottest commodity in a headset?
All right. So now we got interview process here. And we will be interviewing with the Tennessee Titans. Okay, now, which of these Hall of Fame coaches would you want as a mentor? Let's go with Vince Lombardi, a motivator. Your opponent is running his zone defense. How would you attack it in the air? Let the quarterback read the coverage and know where to put the ball. If your backs aren't getting room to run, how would you pump up your offensive line? The guys know their job and don't, you know what, I'll give them a pat on the back and they usually respond well to that. No. This right here is the lack of response. They better get used to special teams. No, that's not, no. This is it right here. When evaluating your young players, how much of a role does their injury history play? If a guy is banged up a lot, I would pass him, or probably pass over him. I think every player is different, so it's a factor of, but not only an only factor. So let's see. You know what? Here we go. I don't put a lot of stock into players' history. I look where they are today. How would you describe your own personal work ethic? I do what it takes to get the job done, and that usually means long hours. We'll go with that. If you were to put the ball up more than 30 times, what type of quarterback would you want? Someone that makes great decisions, even if it means taking a sack. That's what we want. What type of formation do you like to use to get the ground game going? So we usually run a little off tackle stuff, so I'd usually go with the I formation. How important is it to get the receivers involved in your passing game? Our receivers will get plenty of work, but our quarterback will hit the backs if we need to. They are the lifeblood of our passing attack. That's what we want. Do you utilize the 2 tight end set? Sometimes. Let's talk about double teaming on the offensive line. Do you ever do that? Yep, best one. Let's look in the bench. Fire away with that question. Based on last season, which defensive player do you think helped their team the most? Let's go with Champ Bailey. Put a little boost in the...
I think you know what I'm going to say.
Alright, so we got 5 emails. We got 5 teams rather that are interested in us as our agent. And here we go. We got the Titans. 7.2 over 2 years. We're going to go with that, of course, because this is what it's about. The Titans were 3-13 last year. Going to be working with the Chief Keith Bullock, Brad Hopkins, and Lamont Thompson. Not to mention, this is the great Steve McNair, rather. Steve McNair tragically killed. I absolutely love Steve McNair. Absolutely loved him. I think that he probably would have had a... I don't know. It's just tragic.
Becoming the greatest coach of all time. It's a saga that we're all fond of here at NFL Films. One coach in particular stood out from the rest. Driven by his dream, this coach knew that being the greatest of all time meant winning games, breaking coaching records, developing Pro Bowl players, and turning coordinators into exceptional head coaches. Most importantly, it meant winning Super Bowls. His heart was set on seeing his image bronzed at the end of the Hall of Legends. It would serve as a reminder to all that visited, here is the greatest coach of all time. This is his story.
All right, folks. All right. So here we go with the orientation. And there is the owner.
We need to talk.
Dorsey Dawkins. It's a pleasure to meet you. I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Like I said, folks, if you want to see that lengthy process, I do it, I believe, with the Browns, I think. I'm not sure if I do it with the Vikings one sim season series. If you have not, like I said, if you have not checked out those, please do so. They're available on the channel in the playlist. Office hours, we won't worry about that. We will go to start of the meeting, we will go to management.
Here it is.
Today it covers the changes to the offseason. Salary cap will be $102 million and $11.13 for our coaches. Your current philosophy is single back. It's fine. 46 defense. It's fine. He wants to talk about the goals, to set over the goals for the season. He needs to focus on rebuilding the future. He expects to win 8 games. Draft a marquee running back. That we can do. Finally, I want you to continue getting to the ball, to the quarterback. Consider it done.
Listen, buddy.
Today is the hiring coach period. Take a look at the staff, find out which ones we can use, all that good stuff. You have 2 positions to fulfill.
Right.
So it looks like our coaching staff we will have to hire a defensive coordinator and a quarterbacks coach. Everyone else is good. Folks, we're going to end the episode right here. I do appreciate you all watching. If you are excited for this series, let me know in the comments section. I appreciate it. If you're new, scratch the claw marks to the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Remember the Wolfpack fam today. Stiff and bite the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. I am out.